Why did I leave Denmark? The sun wasn't shining enough. It was cold, and I don't know, California just seemed like a nice place to live. Palm trees and sunny every day. Moving here meant starting all over again. And I moved into a building with a bunch of roommates, a bunch of other students, and it was like becoming a student again when I was 30. It was awesome. Of course, it's great, fun.
Linda was very easy to live with. She's also a very creative person. She would often change a lot of things in that little apartment we have, and it would not be uncommon to come home and find out that she had repainted half of the apartment. I think they met, we've been living together maybe 2 or 3 years when they started seeing each other, maybe 4 at that time. Noah was just a guest in the apartment complex, came to visit our downstairs neighbor, and they bumped into each other where we lived there, and started dating after that.
I saw her on the staircase. She said hi, and she was covered in paint in all different colors because she was a scenic artist, and it was love at first sight. It was true love at first sight. People talk about that and, you know, see it in movies, and I thought it was all a bunch of bullshit, but when it really happens sometimes, it's like 1 in a million. So I got 1 in a million, my wife.
Yeah, we got married a year after we met, and on our 1-year wedding anniversary, on the day of our 1-year anniversary, he was diagnosed with cancer, and he was told that he was lucky if he was going to see Halloween, which was a couple of months later.
We got sick, as we say, because we had to fight it together. So I got cancer at the time, and I was a terminal patient. But we're tough. We've been through so much.
I reacted by going into a survival mode. So all I wanted to do, I didn't want him to see that I was upset. I didn't want him to see the few times that I cried. I just wanted him to know that I was his rock, and he didn't have to worry about anything. We were going to get through this.
Linda is the epitome of a rock, and I mean that in a good way. If Linda has a challenge coming at her, she will assess it, she will plow directly through it, and just make it as if it wasn't even there. It's almost as if she tells herself, this isn't going to affect my life. My life is not going to be determined by this event, and we will make it through this event. She is not going to stand for cancer in her life or any of her friends' lives or anything like that. She is just going to be like, nope, we're getting through it, we're done.
My wife was my angel. I mean, she did everything. She kept me alive. Everything the doctors didn't do, she did. And, family members and some friends. But my wife, I couldn't have survived without my wife.
I think, we've seen a lot of people that comes and goes. People come to study and work a little bit and go home again. Not just from Denmark, from all over the place. But Linda has a deeper drive, so even if she falls on hard times, she quickly would find the strength to get on her feet again and keep going with it. I don't know, maybe something what doesn't break you makes you stronger. That could sort of describe her life. So she always moves forward, even if she falls on hard times from time to time. So she'll move forward.
Having fought through cancer and a lot of other stuff afterwards, but mainly through cancer, it leaves you in a state of I don't give a shit about what anybody says anymore, because nobody can hurt you anymore. Nobody can make you feel as bad as that made you feel, because we were so close to dying. So I had just always felt that as long as I'm with him, it's very simple. As long as I'm with him, everything's fine. So whatever happens back home in Denmark or whatever happens around us in our life, we can handle that as long as we're together.